Ladies and gentlemen, recently I did a video about Kenya, and I was like, what do we go wrong? Because Kenyans, mostly, they are reserved and intolerant people. The scandal that erupted in South Africa, where America contracted Kenyans to do processing African immigrants to America, and then brought this problem whereby Kenyans are being mistrusted, and people are thinking maybe why Kenyans, why not Nigerians being caught on this. Crime is everywhere and misinformation is widespread. I'm not saying that America was not intentional, and I'm not saying that allegedly South Africa didn't play its role to protect its laws. But why are Kenyans being dragged into these trade wars, into these controversial diplomatic disputes? You know, why should Kenya government officials be allowed to be used to do dirty for other people? Why should Kenyan government be used, to frame or to front something that doesn't have future? I've asked this question several times, and when I go to the comment section in previous videos, I had a lot of controversy. Anyway, we need to know where is this coming from and who is start igniting this war, because many South Africans on the comment section have said we are surprised that Kenyans can do this. Yes, they can. They are not, immune to crime. It's part and parcel of life. Whenever money is involved and influence, you can do anything for that. And so don't take Kenyans like as if they are your siblings, but innocent siblings. Syndicates are everywhere, and anybody can use anybody for anything. So that story, we have not yet seen the outcome because Kenya government has not spoken about it, and American government is fighting war with the South African government in absentia of Kenyan government, but Kenyans have been involved there. Now, when I read the comment, South African people are saying, we can do the job for free, why you didn't hire us? Or why work with Kenyans instead of South Africans? Remember, these Kenyans, if they were in the South African immigration department, then there's going to be a big problem without, proper labor law followed, acting as an American, consulate agents. That one is going to be a big problem because every country has got its laws, and its laws must be respected regardless of whatsoever. It's law. Anyway, this is just but a highlight and an emergency debate in regards to this matter, because I don't know how far this thing will go, and Kenya government is still silent on this matter. They're not talking anything. Is this be a wide coverage to Epstein saga? Nobody knows, maybe. Let's wait and see. It is what it is, man. So I hope to have transition and changes as the time goes by. But you Kenyans, as my brothers and my sisters, refrain from being pushed or being drained or dragged into these warfares that are so mimic and so unnecessary, simply because you never know how they're gonna end. Stop being good boys to be sent somewhere to do something dirty for somebody. And the reason why I'm saying that is simply because when the whole thing crumbles on you, definitely you will have problems. We are known to be having good relationship with South Africa, and we have good relationship with the United States. We don't have any problem under whatsoever circumstances, and we should track that path and continue on that path, simply because that is the way it is supposed to be. But when you mismanage and misspell and misinform, that is where now the problem comes in, because you can get yourself into a muddy situation and you don't know how to get out of it. what I'm trying to talk about is I'm trying to warn my people to stay away from these things that are actually going to harm and destroy diplomatic ties. We want to maintain both because we have integrity. And in absentia of these corporates, we can still, salvage what is left. So we don't know how this is gonna end up, but I think this diplomatic fallout and diplomatic dispute, and soon and very soon Kenyans will be having visa, you know, imposed back to go to South Africa if you're not very careful. So let's not just waste the relationships and damage integrity of our territory and our people, because we're peace loving people and everybody's coming to Kenya nowadays, and we have witnessed that, we have seen that. So we don't need to go to that extent of now having a very bad image towards that. Anyway, this was just a highlight in regards to some of the things that I've seen, I've noticed, I've observed, I've heard, and they're not new to you too, because you also know exactly what is happening. There's a very big problem, controversial situations everywhere worldwide right now, and everybody is trying to salvage what is remaining. Have a good day and enjoy the day.